Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the wiregrass. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Paul. And the Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Sampson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Raging Cajuns offense will get the first crack at it here. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the Troy Trojans offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Pulls it in. It's Higgins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The Trojans are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Louisiana, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man, it's Howard. Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sampson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Unloads it left. Got his man. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, running back on the move. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Makes the catch, it's Taylor. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Connor. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Gives it on the option. Quick spin on the ride. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. looking to throw on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. He'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Howard. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Raging Cajuns will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Connor. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Higgins. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Throwing right. Complete downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Knocked off his feet. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Crowder. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Going right to work up top. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, going up top. Lofts one high and deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Martin. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. They're working that left side. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Here's a heat. Nice job to get down there to avoid the hit with the slide. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Howard. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Louisiana!
Well, obviously, this has been a defensive struggle the entire 1st half, so how big was it for the offense to score a touchdown in their last possession of the 1st half, get an opportunity to tie this thing up going in at halftime? I think we can expect a lot of the same here in the 2nd half, but no doubt, huge for their confidence offensively.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable 1st half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
The Raging Cajuns will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. His drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Setting up the screen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
At the 22. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Lovett. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Lovett. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Higgins. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a spot in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. They're going to run it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Runs through the tackle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Howard. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Troy! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 4 over Wisconsin. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Trying play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking for space. It's Lovett. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Rides to back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work for the 1st down in the final period of this one. Back to pass, it's Winfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to the ground game on the left. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Raging Cajuns are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Fires on the move. It's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Jensen. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Raging Cajuns want to move quickly. The snap sets up to throw. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Let's not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some 1st downs.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a little bit of breathing room after that gain. He's out of bounds at the 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Dortch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To throw, it's Winfield. The offense coughs it up. Offense scoops it up and still going. And the Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Looking for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. From the gun. Here's the pressure. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.